And Josh Pastner now in season 3 in Atlanta with 47 wins. Walker and Banks get us started. Ted Valentine, Michael Roberts, John Higgins on the whistle.
All right, that's the type of shot that really NC State wants. They want them playing, their tempo, and gave them a break they didn't take advantage of.
What a tough shot for Alvarado.
That word tough about everything about Alvarado and his demeanor, how he plays the game.
There's Dorn slashing baseline. The third. Thunderbird, nice pass and another block. Banks got that one on the reverse by Dorn. Here's Wright at the other end. Moses Wright. Johnson was 7 to shoot. Markell will take it on the drive. Thunderbird the rebound and the layup.
In front of the rim.
Khalid Moore. Here's DeVoe. Now Banks a long two-pointer at the front. Thunderbird there, and Dorn cleaned it up. Bounce pass Johnson, the breaking Thunderbird for the layup. NC State to within 2. Moses Wright on the drive. Runs it up on the glass for his second field goal. Kevin Keats did tell us he's willing to concede a couple of backdoor cuts in order to get some deflections, and there's Banks on the slip and the dunk. Here's Johnson, a long 3. Thunderbird the quick rebound and stick back, and DJ Thunderbird coming off 18 and 9 and Keats' bench.
Well, I was going to say, Wes, since he's come in, there's been much better production inside offensively.
Banks left-hand jump hook, rattles in. St. Louis freshman Jericho Helms with the ball. Out of the timeout, here's Daniels for 3. It spins out. Boy, Thunderbird, another rebound and stick back, Mike.
He was right in front of it.
You get a sense early, is that what happens to you big guys?
Yeah.
If I stand right here, it'll come right here, right? There's Banks, back to work. Helms tried to get it back to Bryce, deflected away. Alvarado the turnover. Michael DeVoe. Nice feed from Moore in the dunk.
Really unselfish play that time, DeVoe.
It's almost like the secret sauce.
Yeah, it's interesting, though, Wes, that NC State has had good success off the dribble. Cremens are really, I think, reinvigorated Coach Smith and helped him coach a little bit longer, and he took on the challenge, as did they. A ton of 40-minute games this year.
Bryce working against A.D. Gay, who's come in. Here's Daniels. Nice pass. Wyatt Walker the layup.
Well, and I think that NC State might have got caught a little off guard by Georgia Tech's willingness to run the floor early.
Moses Wright's got a half dozen in his. Here's Alvarado.
He's got nobody running with him. He was looking around, but a nice little dump back.
Times against the league, obviously have won all 3. They have 8 of them this year. Here's Daniels off the turnover, which is number 7, and Dorn the layup.
Get a little bit more deliberate in each possession.
There's another turnover, and here is Daniels for the dunk.
Well, what did Josh Pastner tell you about live ball turnovers, pick sixes?
Back, Mike. Here's the first one, and then Daniels the punch and the dunk over his head. Johnson, rather than turn to the basket, pushed it back out. Here's Thunderbird fighting down and a dunk. Oh, DJ Thunderbird. Not happy with the call. DJ Thunderbird. A vicious punch with the right hand.
Defensive glass. They want to get all 5 back in transition.
Here's Banks weaving around Thunderbird. Reverses back and scores.
The points have not followed the pace of the game.
No. Not from what we had early, right? Daniels for the lead. Got it. Alvarado trying to beat Johnson. Thunderbird smacked it off the glass. Wolfpack in transition with Harris. Daniels now will gun for 3 again.
Well, NC State has lived on that. Their points off the bench, 31 on the year.
Alvarado squeezes through traffic. Sholin a nice pass. And great catch by Alvarado for his second field goal. Here is Markell. Went for the dunk. Banks blocked it. Johnson somehow recovered the deflection and scored it.
The positive out of it.
Johnson lost a handle on it. He almost gave it away. They'll roll to the deck with it. Alvarado's got it. Made the save for DeVoe. Here's Moses right for the dunk. Quickly, here's Banks, who's had a really good half offensively. He'll reverse back up and in, and James Banks has got a dozen in the ball game, and he's 6 for 6 from the floor.
It's when things turned around in the first half when that substitution was made.
Beverly beaten right off the dribble, dumps it inside, and there's Funderburk for the dunk. Here, Daniels had it blocked by Banks. And here's Georgia Tech quickly up court with Moore. Khalid Moore in traffic scores. Georgia Tech's favor, right?
Yes, and I think they're going to, I think they're going to try to slow it down a little bit.
For the win against Boston College, just 2 points and only, Mike, 3 attempts from the floor.
Yeah, both those from the...
Oh! Markel Johnson. Another pass. There's Dorn. Tried to get inside and turned it over. Here's a lead for DeVoe. Weaves through. Blocked by Daniels out of bounds.
I kind of agree. This wasn't the game we were expecting.
Here's Banks at the post. Backdoor cut. Wright the flush. 12 for Wright. They do Wright and Banks. 11 for 11 from the floor. 4 of 4 at the line, and they both have 12 rebounds. And DeVoe scoop and score. Look at that. The rest of the team, 5 of 17. Alvarado feeds Banks.
Funderburk just kind of lurking on that baseline, trying to find an open spot.
Johnson a 3. That's a big one for Markel. Alvarado all the way through. Oh, tough shot, and he made it. Banks, 7 to shoot for Georgia Tech. Wright, 3 ball away. Moses Wright, his 5th 3 of the year, Mike.
Great rebounder for his size, even though he didn't come up with that one.
Georgia Tech breaks the press, and Alvarado and 1. Jose Alvarado with 8. Beverly. There's Markel out front. Johnson's second 3. He's got 8. Here's Banks. Cuts, Moore, layup, good. Nice pass, James Banks. Banks. Wyatt Walker defends him. Bounce pass, Alvarado the layup on the Banks bouncer. Walker sets a nice screen. Johnson the 3. Markel Johnson. 2-point game coming up on 3 minutes. DeVoe feeds Wright for another dunk. 5 seconds left. It's a 5-point game.
Yeah, you don't have to go for 3s right now.
Johnson does.
Yeah, well, he's the one who's been making shots.
10 to shoot, and here's the guy with a hot hand. Walker helping Johnson. Step back 3 for the lead. Dorn the rebound. Block Banks. Recovered Alvarado. Johnson in the corner with 10. Out front, Dorn for the lead. Timeout, Josh Pastner. Here is Alvarado on the catch. Against Johnson. Trying to get to the rim. Feeds Banks for the dunk. And Georgia Tech the lead. And a foul with 1 second to go.
Time on the shot, but look, here's exactly what I said. Alvarado gets it on a full run up the floor and makes a great dish.
John Higgins signaled the basket. There was a foul called on Devin Daniels. So Banks will have a chance for an and 1 here with 1 second left, or how much time they deem to be left in the ball game. Dorn to put it in play. Bryce at the horn. And Georgia Tech will book in road wins